So my name is Sara Hathaway, and something I love to talk about is self-defense, something I do every day of my life. So I'm here to talk to you guys about that. I am the author of the Changing Earth series. It's a fictional series that I wrote for fun, and then it took off, and everybody loves the story, so they keep going, and eventually I'm going to bring the series to an end. We'll get there. I also am the host of the Changing Earth podcast. So, Sara F. Hathaway, I grew up country. I grew up shooting bows, shooting rifles, trap shooting, grandpa, gardening, shooting 12 gauges and stuff like that. So I was always an athlete. I like to play ice hockey. I like to do lots of things. Growing up, softball, kinds of stuff. Mom wouldn't put me in martial arts because I was too rough. I was always in the penalty box in ice hockey, and she didn't approve of that. So I finally started training on my own in 2002. I started with Kuksul Wan. It's a Korean style. And then I advanced into Taekwondo because I had Olympic dreams. I ended up having a family, realized that was going to take a lot of my time. So I don't want to do that anymore. But I train 5 nights a week, sometimes 6 if my instructor has his way. I just live there on a cot in the back. So that's basically my life is training. I love it. I'm always bruised and a mess, but it helps me teach other people how to defend themselves. And my goal in life, if I can just save one life, if somebody can have a better day because of something that I taught them, survive one disaster, get through just breathing a little bit easier because of something that I taught them, what an honor. It's worth more than any amount of money you could give me. So that's kind of my mission in life. So currently I'm working to get my 3rd degree black belt, and I just like to train, so I didn't like to test a whole lot, and my instructor is now forcing me to test so I can start opening my own school, coaching others to take them to the Olympics and things like that. So he's like, okay, you've been training, you need to start testing. So years and years of training and doing that. He also forced me to do jiu-jitsu, which is ground game, so we're gonna get into that. So your fitness level makes a huge difference in your ability to defend yourself. Your body is your #1 weapon in a survival situation. All of the preps, all of the food, all of the bug out locations, none of that makes any difference if your body doesn't work. So that's your #1 item. The most vulnerable people in our society are elderly people, people that are living sedentary lifestyles, they're not really moving a whole lot, and children that are spending too much time on electronics. They're not building the bone density, they don't have the muscle mass, and it's making them a really vulnerable population. So we got to get our kids active too. So I encourage you to get moving again. If you sit down in a chair and you're getting up from the chair like this, this is bad, okay? You need to stop this. When you sit down in the chair, you need to be able to get up like this. So I encourage you all to work on that. Make sure you can sit down, stand up. That's your #1 first goal, and it's going to help your body. It's going to help your body stay in shape. The next thing to work on is grip strength. So everything that we do, we hold rifles, we're going gardening, we're doing things like that. Our hands are some of the first items to give out, especially if you have been fighting a lot and you have been sparring, doing things like that. We put a lot of abuse on our hands, and so grip strength, just getting that stress ball, squeezing it, it's really going to help you out and keep it moving. Then we're going to go on to balance. So when you get to about 45, 50 years of age, you start to rely upon your eyes instead of your instincts and your muscles. So a lot of times at nighttime, we won't have light. The light turns out, we get up, we fall down because we're reliant upon our vision to guide us. So there's a lot of balance exercises that I like to do, so I'm going to encourage you all to stand up for just 1 minute. And then go ahead and, all right? Yeah. Go ahead and tuck your chair under your desk and stand behind your chair because I don't want anybody to fall down and hurt themselves. So the first thing that we're going to do is just simply stand on 1 foot. Okay? So you should be able to stand on this 1 foot for a minute. Okay? Make sure you have a chair in front of you. Okay? And then we're going to do the other side, right? So obviously I'm not going to take the whole minute to do it, but if it's really a challenge, it should be. It's really great for your brain to try this and keep doing this. Now switch back to your other foot. Now make sure your chair is right there. Close your eyes. Right? Uh-huh. Okay, do you see how different? Right? how different it becomes immediately when you close your eyes, right? It's a whole different world, and it gets really, really challenging. So I encourage you, that's an easy, really easy 1-2 minutes of your day. And it's helping your brain, it's helping you stay active. You can all have a seat now. So the other exercise that's really good to do is line up your feet one in front of the other, and you're going to do the same thing. Try and hold that balance steady, and then also close your eyes, and then switch your feet. So these are things just you do. What? Right, yeah. Yeah, while you're drinking, lots of rum. So you do that, okay? So these are just really simple things, and it's going to really help your mind. When you advance your skills, you can stand on, do you guys know what a Bosu ball is? It's like the half ball, right? So you can stand on the Bosu ball, grab a ball, reach down, and then close your eyes and do that. And it keeps your body so that you know where your hands are, what's going on. It keeps your mind really, really sharp. And physical fitness is great for keeping your mind sharp. So you should walk whenever possible, okay? One really cool statistic that I learned is 10 minutes of walking over an uneven surface is equal to 8 hours of brain training behind a computer. We have incredible robotics technology right now. One of the hardest things for them to develop is how to make that robot walk over uneven ground. But yet we do it all the time. Our brain instantly processes that, boom, and we're there, right? So the more you can do this activity, not only are you training your body, but you're training your mind at the same time, which is anything you can double up on. I mean, 2 is 1, 1 is not, right? So encourage other people to join you out there, right? We want to get everybody together. It helps you make things like mag groups. Anytime you can develop people that you're walking with, you're working out with, you start to talk about things you have in common, and really creates a cool environment for you to be in. Also, whether you're in the city or you're in the country, there's predators. We've got animals, we've got people. So there's predators out there. If you have somebody to walk with, you're going to be protecting yourself from those dangers. Also medical, right? So anything can happen at any time to any one of us, no matter what our fitness level is. So if you have somebody out there with you on the trail, you're taken care of as far as that goes. There is absolutely no magic pill that's going to do this for you. So there's no book you can read. There's no app you can download. It might make it easier, right? You might have a game plan then, but this is work in. This is going, I need to take the time to make sure my body is ready to go when I need it. Because, like I say, all those preps, all of everything you do makes no difference if your body is not there. It just doesn't work.